Good morning, brothers. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today's shave is with Maggards London Barbershop and the Phoenix Razor double open comb adjustable. What do they call this? I forget. I'll put it down below. But yes, the adjustable version of the double open comb or dock razor, as they were innovators of, and they've made it adjustable. And I'll show you that. So let's get started with that. I don't have to pause to watch because I actually just did. So yes, so we're going to keep going, but there is no blade in this, and I wanted to show you this. Let's see, there is a gasket in there, only because I put it in there. So yeah, I put it in there. I want to scratch this nice copper finish here. And this is the bright copper. As I recall, when I bought mine, you could get the bright copper or like the more, we'll call it weathered copper or aged copper. Sorry, taking that gasket off without trying to drop it in the sink. There we go. Gasket there. Okay, now separating the top cap from the base plate. So far you see nothing adjustable. You haven't seen any pieces adjustable. We'll get there in a minute. But just want to show you that. And of course, this top cap looks, with that double open comb design, looks very aggressive and gnarly, like it's going to reach out and just bite your face off. And the truth is, it's absolutely 180 degrees from that. It will not do that. It is adjustable, so it can step it up a little bit, but it doesn't step it up so much that it's all that aggressive. At least I don't think, in my opinion. But it does have adjustable efficiencies, so it's kind of nice. So let me show you that here. I'm just going to reach down and grab some blades. And actually, I'm restocking my cabinet drawer down below here. I've got a drawer and I keep my razor blades, and I just usually throw in a 5 or 10 pack, and that's what we have today. So basically, I was kind of like out. I needed to restock. So this is what I'm showing you, what I'm restocking. So we got with a 10 pack of feathers. See, they're not even opened yet. I just pulled them out of my other cabinet. 5 pack of Gillette Silver Blues. Yes, I'm not shy to tell you this is my favorite blade. And then we have the Astra blade, good old Astras. I started with I bought a multi-pack when I first got my very first DE razor, which was an Edwin Jagger DE89 was my first razor, and I got a multi-pack and gravitated toward these out of the multi-pack. It's still stock. I'm gonna still buy these by the $100. So yeah, I still like them, especially in some of the more aggressive razors. I like that blade. Where the Gillette for me is definitely a couple of steps higher than that. So sometimes in a more aggressive razor, I don't want that blade. And of course, the last one is Gillette in this set, which doesn't wow me personally. But of course, I've got the gray beard. It's more coarse. I got a thick beard, of course, and these are a little milder. So are there differences of blades even amongst manufacturers? Yes. Gillette makes a ton of different blades. And just 2 examples, I really like this one, and this one's just okay. Truthfully, this is my last 5 pack, and I'm not buying them again. Maybe if I see a super deal, I might be tempted, but generally I don't plan on buying these again because they're a little mild for my taste. But you'll see a lot of shavers online who just absolutely love this blade. And that's the thing, your mileage may vary. Your face is different, so that's why you really need to buy a multi-pack to try out different blades. And there are people, and I can't tell you top of my head, who will sell you like individual blades. You can just buy one of these, one of those, you can do that stuff. But without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to grab, what am I going to grab? Let's grab the Astras. What the heck? We'll just grab the Astras just because that's what I feel like grabbing today. Or wait a minute, do we want to try, I've never tried a feather in this. Let's do, I'm sorry, I'm changing my mind. We're going to put a feather in it just because I never have. So yeah, going to have some fun with it, yeah. I'm not grabbing my favorite blade today. Just I could enjoy the blade in there, but yeah, we're gonna experiment. So if I can open this, let me get my glasses on. Let me go in the cabinet, get my glasses. I'm looking for the little pull thing. Where's the little pull thing to open these up? Trying to see where it ends. I don't see where it ends. Okay, we're done waiting. We're done fessing around. There we go. There we go. There. And of course, the first thing that slides out of here is the little top cover thingy, and I'm going to slide that in. Oh, and a blade. This cover doesn't go back in, but there's a back spot for the used blades. I don't use it for that because I have an old Altoids tin that's what I keep my blades in. I've probably got a couple of years worth of blades in there now, and it's still going strong. Just a little tin, for leftover from the mints. I'm sorry, I'm unfolding this feather blade. Just unfold that. There we go. And it is just one layer of paper for the feather blade. Do I care? No. So here's my top cap. Okay, so let's put that on there. And let's show you that as it's in there. And yeah, it is kind of a curved head, so I do pinch it down in there. Because I want to make sure that it stays seated over those two, like, I call them flat posts. And here's my base plate, which has a little fogginess on the bottom of it. Okay, there we go. Get that in there. Come on, get in there. Did it come out? I think it did. Sorry, I'm trying to do this up high and it's hard. Pinch that down. Okay, now put this on. That's better. Okay, now it's seated in there. Yeah, I just wanted to get it seated well. I'm going to pinch that, keep that tight. Sorry, get my washer, a little gasket. Let's screw it on. And you're thinking to yourself, where's the adjustment? I'll show you. Okay, I've just snugged that up. So right now it's snugged up. And if I shaved with it right now, all snugged up, it'll be like shaving with the original double open comb. That's the, we'll call it aggressive level that it is. But now to adjust this, adjust with a turn. And actually it's a quarter turn. So 1/4 turn, I'm putting my thumb back here, going this way, quarter turn. That's full open aggression. So it basically, yeah, erases the gap is what it does. But see how curved that is? Do you see the curve in that blade? And I don't know if you can see the gap. Let me see if I can show you the gap. I'm trying to tip it on the side a little bit. It's kind of hard to see in this. I'm holding it up by the lens and it's just... There we go. I don't know if you can see that now. But I'm going to start with that fully open because I've got 4 days of growth. Yes, I was a little lazy on the shaving this week. So, yeah, we're going to do that. So, let me just wet the face here because it's drying out a little bit. But I encourage you to try different blades. Get the multi-packs. They are more expensive that way, $30 or so for, you don't get a lot for that, but you get to try different things, and that's what's key. Oh, this is so warm. Using my, what is this? What is not best, but this is a, not Best Badger. Next one up. Silver tip, that's what this is. It's a silver tip. And yes, I already whipped it up, and it's nice and warm, I can tell you, and I'll show you why. First use this season of my Scuttle. It's got, I'm putting my finger over the hole because, there we go, glug, 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 there we go. It's got water in it. It's got warm water in it out of the sink, so out of the tap. So I put warm water in there, and it warms it up. And it's 70 degrees here today on this rainy day here in North Carolina. But I still wanted it. And this scent, this London Barbershop scent is fantastic. Really enjoyed it. It's funny because the only thing I thought of for Barbershop was the old Peanuts Clubman. That's what I always thought that barbershops should smell like. That's what I always remember as a little boy going to the barbershop. That's the smell of the barbershop, was that smell. So that's all I thought that there was for barbershops until I decided to try one. It had been a few years since I stopped using the Peanuts. And truthfully, I stopped using it because I was sick of it. I used it so much early on, that I just got tired of it. So I really don't use it anymore. I just don't want it now. I just don't want it because I just had it too much. And that doesn't make it bad or horrible. No, absolutely not. I just use it. I just don't want that anymore. But I did finally try other ones, and they're so nice. They're so different than that. Okay, I'm warming up the razor. There we go. Okay. What's this? The Asention? Is that what they call this thing? The adjustable, the Asention, I think. Pass 1 with the grain. Knocking down in 4 days. And I think you saw my beard is thick. And it grows pretty good. It takes me about 2 weeks to grow a basic beard where it's shaped and you can see it well and defined and all that. Of course, a month is better, but instead of 2 weeks, I've got it well established. And of course, everybody's different that way too. Even one of my sons, my eldest son, thick, full, heavy beard, and my youngest son, thin, scraggly beard. Just differ. Everybody's different. Okay, under the nose, tight skin. This design too, I will tell you, it gets up underneath there well. I mean, for a double edge safety razor, it does a really good job getting up underneath the nose. Of course, I'm taking it real light and easy because this is a sensitive area for me. Oh, a little bit of nick there too, and it occurred to me. I used a feather blade. Sometimes they can be a little rough. Not so bad. I got a tip from another viewer there on one channel that told me that use the feathers in the milder razors, but not in the more aggressive razors. They work better. And I can tell you by my own trying error of that. Yes, I follow that. That actually does seem to work for me too. So thank you. I don't remember who you were that told me that, but thank you. But if you're having problems with feather blades, especially because of the sharpness and all that, just save yourself a piece of cork. This happens to be a cork from a bourbon bottle. That's what this is. So it's like I saved it, and I can run the blade through that a couple of times just to smooth it out a little bit. Sort of like deburring, we'll call it. It has that effect on it. If you and I used to, when I sharpened skis back when I used to be an avid skier in my youth, I used to use a stone to deburr my edges of my skis, and same concept. Oh, this is so fragrant and nice. Strength wise, 4. Not super strong. Nice, maybe as high as a 5, maybe. So higher than some, but really nice. I like this. I really like this. I've been saying that for all the different barbershop scents that people have been making that I've been trying. And that's kind of what I've been doing this summer, was trying the barbershop scents after I tried my first one and really saw how different it was. What have you, I got on tier where as I order like more samples, that I like to order a barbershop in there too, just because I want to try somebody else's version of a barbershop. But I'm telling you, every one of these that I've tried so far, I've been tempted to want to buy the aftershave for that scent because it's so nice. It really is. It's bright. It's nice. It's not like super traditional cologne-y. There's more brightness than that to me in it than what I'm used to for like traditional colognes. And you should, you know what I'm talking about, like that when traditional. I'm talking about like well-established scents that have been around for decades. Going back to 50s and 60s, that's my point of reference. It's basically as a young guy growing up. And smelling it on Dad, the old high karates and all this stuff. Old Spice, of course, the old Shilton's version. Alrighty here, pass 2 across the grain. Alrighty, there's half. And do I feel this little? No, I don't feel that at all. Yeah, very tight in there. Nice. No little stragglers. Nope. Good. And when you see me shaving on my nose too, I don't do more than like 2 passes that I show you. And if I get like tomorrow, because I'll be shaving again tomorrow on Sunday, I'll probably just do 1 pass. And then I won't even do 2. I'll just do 1. If I'm doing it daily, it's 1 pass at most. If it's every other day, then yeah, I'll go 2 passes. But that's still, I mean, it's not fully smooth and nice. The 3rd pass would be nice. But the skin just seems to be so sensitive that very few razors do I even feel tempted to try and go against the grain for that. And otherwise, because I just get too much irritation. I just don't care for that. So that's, I know my shaving. I know my routine. I know my, what I like, what I don't like. Very defined likes and don't likes. So yeah, I've been at this for a while. I'm just wetting the tips and running it in my Scuttle here again, just to freshen that up a little bit. There we go. Nice thick PK. It's like Not super prolific as far as all mounds of soap, but it's all in the brush. It's all in the brush. Lots in the brush. Oh yes, I enjoy this. Putting it on, it's like that waft of scent. Oh, very nice. Very nice. If you're going to try one Maggards, I mean, I like several, but if you're going to try one, try the Barbershop. I got on the Maggards early on because I found them to be more budget friendly for their house brand, but still nice products that I liked and could afford. Okay, rinsing the razor for pass 3. A couple of shakes off against the grain. Oh yeah, I'm feeling that. Feeling like it's cleaning it right up. Not, and when I say that, I feel that there's there's a little bit of blade feel, a little bit, barely. So it's not overly blade feely. Some people don't like that at all. It could like scare them a little bit. And of course, with a extra sharp blade like a feather, it's good techniques. Straights, no curvy stuff, no sliding. If you slide, you're gonna slice. Don't do it. Stretching the neck. Maybe even put my fingers down here to pull. Super sharp blade, super light touch. Okay. Now over the Adam Devil. See, I don't move it out of the way. I leave it and just go right over it. Light touch. And I do that like 3 times. And 3 times on each side. 3 or 4. Maybe one more for good measure. Come down low. There we go. Sometimes I don't come down low enough and I leave little stragglers down at the very bottom. All right, here we go. Other side. And of course, I'm left-handed, and this is my right side. Of course, it's because the camera's facing me, so it looks reversed. But you can tell from the wedding ring, it's my left hand. Stretching that out. And I tell you, that extra curvy thing, it's like easy to like line it. It's almost easier with that more steeply curved head. I'm going to throw a little water on there. There we go. Just doing buffing pass. And extra light. There we go. One spot right there. Still a little bit. Come the oh, yeah, there I got it. I could hear it get sniffed off. I could like almost audibly hear it. I could feel it in the razor. That little troublesome whisker. This side too, I can feel a couple. Yeah, I can feel some, like one right there. There we go. Right here. Oh, yeah, right there. A couple of stragglers. There we go. That got it. Okay, anything else? No, nope. That's good. That's good. And with say wetting the hand and going over it that way too, it just helps it like pop a little bit too. It's like the water's enough. There's enough residual slickness from the soap that I don't necessarily have to go back to the brush. I can because that's plenty. There's loads in there. I could have, but that's just something I developed that I do myself. Is just do the water thing instead. Okay, I'm draining the sink. Let me pause, wash up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. You can see it's still got a little bleed, just a tick, so we're going to see what the alum block will do for that. So let's turn on some cold water here. Running that a little cold here. Okay, yep, it's running cold now. So I need 2 splashes on the face to close the pores of cold water. Important step. I don't care what you're using for a razor, soap, whatever. After you've wiped off with warm water and washed off whatever, get rid of the residual soap, close the pores with 2 splashes of cold water, which I'm going to do right now. Alrighty. Alright, soaking wet face, got my alum block. Of course, you need to water it. This has to be wet in order to glide smoothly. Gonna dab it on here to help stop the bleeding. I felt in a little sting like right here. Let me say, it's a sensitive area for me. And I just kind of go around twice just to make sure I've got everything. And see, that's not bleeding where I go. I'll hit it one more time just because I hit the whole face twice. There we go. Good enough. And then I just pat it dry. There, good enough. That was the job. Okay, there's that. Aftershave. I didn't give aftershave a thought. What are we going to put on? What do we got? Let's see. Here we go. This is what I feel like today. Here we go. Just some good old AllMan Fearless from Lidl. It was on sale for $5 when I bought it. You know, it's like a $10 aftershave, I think, something like that. But it's, or is that the? Yeah, I can't think. I think it's more like $5 or $6 usually. Okay. So I'm just giving myself a generous amount there. It's light, sporty, fresh, nice. Very light. Doesn't hang around. Sometimes you don't want it to hang around. Some people just don't want scent and smell, being able to smell themselves all day long from that scent. They get tired of that. And some scents, when I try, that are a little stronger, I don't care for them. Yeah, and they last a long time. I really don't care at the end of the day. And that's how I know what I like and I don't like. But yeah, and of course, look at that gorgeous nut on that thing here. This is just a, was this a Parker silver tip badger? Not the thickest brush I had, but it, the more I use it, the better it gets. And we'll talk another time maybe about brush care. I haven't done that in a while. But there, you do have to do a few seconds worth of care every time you use a brush, natural hair or synthetic. It doesn't matter. You need to like dry them out. And here's what you don't do. Let me show you what you don't do. You don't do that and throw it into the store. No, you don't do that. You can have the hangers if you want. I don't own any hangers. If they come with a brush, I throw them away. I don't use them. They sit like this, and that's why I like the flat bottoms. I've got a whole drawer full of these things, and after it's, when I'm done for the end of the week and it's dried out a couple of days, then I throw it back in the drawer and I rotate them out that way. They're not like any specific order. That's just, I just kind of grab what's towards the front. That's what I do. So I'm putting this up here. And that brush, yes, that brush goes back here. So we're all set there. Feeling good, nice close shave. I need a haircut. It's been a month. It's time. I didn't get one yesterday, ran out of time. Normally I try to get them on Fridays, but yeah, so I'm gonna do that today. But feeling good, smelled nice and light and fresh and nice, which kind of lends itself to that London Barbershop has this freshness to it as well. Highly recommend it. Hope you enjoyed. Go with God.